Well everybody, hello and welcome back to Addicted Fishing. Today, we're back on the hunt for trout. We have perfect conditions. We're going away from steelhead fishing today. We've been doing that a lot lately and we want to keep our variety with you guys, the viewer, and we know you love these trout fishing videos, so we have absolutely perfect conditions for hiking some small creeks today, so that's what we're gonna do. I got way too much gear in the back of the truck. I need to get ready and then it's time to hit the trail. Okay, so I have a couple of rods here that I'm using today. I'm going with a couple ultralights and I'm taking my little bit bigger one because there could be steelhead in this river. But one of them is completely, oh God. This is why we can't have nice things. This one here is completely unset up. So I'm gonna actually go through it really quick with you guys before we get started here today on how I like to set these trout rods up. This is a 𝗛𝗘𝗟𝗪 Cascade Pro. I got this at Bi-Mart. So Bi-Mart's a store out here in the Pacific Northwest that some of us have, some of us don't. This is a newer trout rod that 𝗛𝗘𝗟𝗪 just came out with. And I have actually never used it, so I'm excited to try it today. It's a, what is it? Let's read it. I didn't even look. 7.6, 4 to 10 pound, perfect little bobber rod. I got my 3000 series Kymar on there. I'm gonna put some different line on there that I think you guys will really like, that I've been loving. So the first little trick I'm gonna do, even though this is a small reel, I don't wanna have all of my line on my reel usually be braided line. So I'm gonna add a backing to it. And that's just some old line I took from another spool that I had laying around and saved. So what I like to do, run 2 or 3 little wraps. If you guys have never set up a rod before, I'm gonna run through it really quick with you. I go about 4 or so wraps just around the spool. And then I tie, honestly, it's easier than a lot of people think. I just tie 4 or 5 or 6 little square knots. Whammo. And I'm gonna reel on about half a spool of line here with my old line. That way you're making good use of old line. You're not just throwing it away and doing bad things for the environment. Now I'm gonna take my 15 pound Addicted Enforcer braid, and I would definitely be on the lookout for it if you're a trout fisherman. I think we're coming out with all the way down to 10 pound tests. So this is 15. Normally I've been using 20 or 30 for this, and I like that small diameter line that usually you don't even need that heavy a line to catch these trout, but I like it because it casts really well and it doesn't tangle up in tip wrap and stuff. So really excited for you guys to be able to get your hands on this Addicted line. I'm gonna tie a blood knot. Okay, that came together nicely. Perfect little blood knot, line to line. Now I'm gonna add the rest of my 15 pound pretty braid on there, some new stuff. Okay, my next step, I'm gonna make this my little Addicted fixed float rod. It's what I'm gonna fish my micro worms and maybe some jigs on. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab this out first. Easy as pie. Just like that. Bubble gum, one with bubble gum. There it is. What a perfect setup. There we have it, everyone. My setup. Oh, I didn't run my line through.
Few moments later.
Everybody, we just made a crucial discovery. Ben Smith pepperoni. Oh man, so I was fishing with my buddy yesterday, and this man, somehow my mouth is watering, I can't talk right now. I'm drilling on myself. This man has somehow found the best pepperoni known to man in human existence. Look at this thing. Look at this, just look at it. It is absolutely the best pepperoni I've ever had. Bear, deer, and elk, all in one. It's a 𝗛𝗥𝗏. Just take a look at that. It is absolutely the most flavorful, amazing 𝗛𝗏𝗏 pepperoni I've ever had. We're taking that with. Now, for my other 2 rod selections, I'm going with something special. Something a good friend showed me. I'm going to be twitching mini jigs today. The Bill Herzog special. Oh, good one. Slammer-ramma doodah. I brought a few of these with me, so I'm not gonna forget them. Now, one cool thing I'm already noticing this morning that I love is that you see we had some massive high water here in the Pacific Northwest after a big snowstorm that we had recently, and it knocked all the brush down. This is going to be some of the easiest hiking I've had up and down a river in a long time. Old Mother Nature took care of a little landscaping for us. I love it. Ooh, this looks really fishy over in here. Really super fishy. Now, this is all new to me, and it's all changed. I can tell the river's going in different directions. Everything's gotten bigger, smaller. It's just really wild how much different the river can be each time you go and check it out. I think this is a perfect place to try my little twitching jig. See how I have this little lane right through here. Now, this time of year, when there's not a lot of fish spawning, a lot of these fish sometimes can switch to eating other fish and actually being very, very aggressive, like territorial fish. And so this little pattern looks just like a sculpin, just like a natural little fish that lives in the river. And this is all, I did not invent this. This is all something that a good friend of mine, Bill Herzog, showed me recently. Got him, and it's a huge one. Oh my God, it worked. It worked right away, everybody, it worked. This is a giant fish. Holy crap. Oh, that was so good. Twitching trout. He's trying to take me into the tree. Make sure that's loose and I don't lose him. Oh my God, I can't believe that worked so fast. Addicts, that was so freaking cool. I'm gonna try to tow this thing right over here. I'm gonna try to tow him right through here really quick so that I can safely show him to you guys. Oh God, he's hung up. Okay, wow. Look at this trout. Holy smokes, everybody. On the twitching jig. Look at this beautiful freaking cutthroat. You can see if you open his mouth a little bit, those red bars under his gill there, that's why they call him a cutthroat. On the first cast of the twitching jig today, you guys, I can't believe this. It worked. I don't think we're gonna keep this one. Again, the legal limit is 14 inches on these trout, but this one's just a little too nice. I'm gonna get one a little more meal sized if I am gonna keep one. I like to keep the ethics of releasing these bigger fish. God, what a cool creature. Okay, well, I'm gonna get him released really quick. Get him back to doing his thing. These fish are actually moving up into these creeks like this to spawn this time of year, so. All right, fish number one on the twitching jig. Thank you, Bill. Okay, I better try that again. That was fairly instant results, and I like them. So you can see here, I'm just kind of walking this thing, swimming it through here, kind of like a little sculpin would be, like a little injured fish. I'm not doing big twitches like a twitching jig. I'm just kind of walking it through, reeling a little bit at the same time, wiggling it. Oh my God, a bigger one just hit it right here. Oh my God, I'm about to get him. Holy cripes, you guys. Oh my God, it followed it all the way to the bank. It was even bigger than the last. I'm gonna get him. He didn't ever feel it. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that just happened. I gotta try it one more time. Oh, can't even cast, I'm so excited. Right over in there, try it again. This is gonna be epic, I can already tell. I'm gonna try one kind of out here in the current maybe. Maybe there's some fish kind of sitting out here. Wanna play. Now, I am really excited to hit the bottom end of this. That was the first little top of the hole that I could cast into, so I think I might stick with this twitching jig and just keep rocking. Got him on the swing. Oh yeah, only the big ones. I'm on power stance, guys. I'm power stance out. That's a good one, dude. Only the big ones with the twitching jig. That's what old Herzog told me. Wow. Oh, I'm dying. I'm gonna die. Wow, this is a cool looking one. Okay. Second cast. Oh my goodness. We might have just found our new favorite way to catch trout, everybody. Oh my God, this one's like a leopard. He's a leopard, everyone. Look at how much, look at the color of that thing. Holy smokes. with that jig laying in the side of his mouth. A face anybody could love, not only just his mother. And look at the other side of this fish too here. I'm gonna grab him one more time and we're gonna just unhook him and let him go. Incredible. Absolute specimen of a trout. Look at the red gills, everything. He's so perfect. Thank you for being so perfect. See you later. Oh my God. Now I'm a little worried because again, I want to try to keep and eat one of these things. These are one of my favorite trout, but I try to be very particular with the ones that I do take. So I want to do a little catching and cooking for you guys today. But if I keep catching them that big, we might not be eating. I'm going to be able to do this all day. Oh my God, did you see that? Oh my God, I got to get it back over there. I just got hit so hard. It is so wild to me, everybody. These trout are, and there he is. Oh my God, he came off. These trout are not only just like smacking this thing, they are engulfing it. Like that fish, I wasn't saying anything, but that fish bit it probably for a good 10, 15 feet across the river before I actually hooked him. He's swimming up, just trying to kill it, and then just engulfing the darn thing. Wow, that was a big one too. Just gonna keep slowly moving down through this tail out. Got a lot of water to cover, but I don't want to move too fast because what I noticed already was that a couple of the fish that I got were, you know, it was kind of the first cast I'd made it in there, but it took me one or two casts to like, correctly fish it, to see the boulder, to see the area that I wanted to be swinging this thing through, to see the structure that those fish might be sitting around. So I want to make sure to fish it thorough, but I want to move quick too. This looks so good right here. Big old log structure under the bank. I can see where these fish could just sit in there and hide. I'll walk it through there. Try to get it as close as possible without snagging. Got him. Oh God, yes. Oh, that's a huge one, guys. Oh goodness gracious, that's a big one. That was so neat. A Bassmaster Classic getting out of there. That was Bill Dance. Oh God, he's trying to take me into the bank. Bill Dance would be proud right now, guys. That was epic. I saw that structure over there. I saw that was kind of the deep side of the river. Oh, he doesn't even know he's hooked yet. This thing is a giant. Look at this, everyone. Look at him. He doesn't even know he's hooked yet. Let's see if I can trick him. I'm gonna fall in the river here though. This is bad. There's a big undercut bank, which these China trout love. You saw as he was just swimming up here, he completely went under the bank on me. Okay, it's time to shake hands with this guy. Little no. Wow, everyone. Look at this trout. Oh my goodness. This thing is legendary. Holy cripes. Addicts, I am speechless. This is one of the most beautiful cutthroat trout I've ever touched in my life. Look at just every bit of characteristic he has. The spots down the jaw. There's so much to appreciate about these fish. I'm gonna let him go. He just needs to go back and make babies. What the heck was that, everybody? God, it'll bring a tear to your eye. Thank you, Bill. Okay, so we've shorted the river. Looking for some more good water. Something a little bit slower. Something maybe a little backwater, log jams or whatever. Wow, this is a really cool experience so far, everyone. Not how I expected today to go. I was a little skeptical on how the fishing would be, nor whether or not we'd be even able to hike around like we are today. So this is the best case scenario. I'm loving it. Okay, I'm going with the steelhead setup. This looks like a very steelheady hole for where we're at. There definitely could be a big fish sitting in here. Before I go with the twitcher, I don't want to spoil the fun part and just get one on the twitcher right away. Okay. Enough of the funny stuff. Back to the twitching. Okay, one thing, this hole's way deeper, so I got a couple a little bit heavier ones. Just do like about the same size. Yeah, I'm already using a heavy one. I'm gonna go with it. You can see, guys, you saw how I had a little bit of, had some Sink It series jigs in there, the big 1/4 ouncers as well. I'm definitely gonna be trying those, maybe in the same holes I already fished, see if I can't coax another bite, but here it goes. Let the thing way down there. Just kind of start walking him, walking the dog, walking the dog. Okay, it was not a first cast thing. It's not a first cast thing, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna have to find him in here. Get it to fall right off that ledge. Nice and deep. Here we go. Here we go. This feels right. This feels like my kind of hole. Oh man, that was good. How did I not hook one there? Something's weird. Something's weird here. I'm not doing something right. Maybe they're just not liking that super turbid, you know, that water that's getting kicked up really bad. I'm not sure how good of a cast I'm gonna get to this other side, but I think I have an idea. If I can't get a good cast over there, I'm gonna wade across and see if I can't get the perfect angle on that hole. But if I can get it to just settle in there a little bit, give it a couple twatches. Don't want to start getting pulled out of there like that. Got him. Got him. That's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, I'm all bent up. I'm all bent up. I'm all bent up. Oh, he came off. Dang it. That was so cool though. I had him all. I had to keep my rod tip high, feathering it through that eddy. That was a really, really bright chrome one. Now I got a mess on my hands. That was cool though. Okay, we found them. We found them. They're in there. I know if I frickin' get a chance, if I can get over there and cast into that hole correctly, I feel like I'm gonna hook one. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I don't care. Nope, not going past that right there, but this will work. All right, I see it though. I see the angle. That's it. Thing is, I just cannot, I haven't been able to stay in that little eddy zone over there long enough to really get a good look in front of those fish, but I think I found it now. I obviously can't get across, it's dangerous. But I gotta try this. I think it's gonna work. Oh, I got it in the tree. I got it dangling in the tree. See, look over there, everybody. It's in the tree, but I think it's gonna work. Nope, didn't work. Lost my chance. I think today is so cool, guys, because you guys all got to witness in a way that the process of learning something about fishing. This is a method I think I learned in probably one of our very last trout videos with Bill Herzog and Jared Higginbotham. Had an amazing day of fishing, one of the best days of trout fishing I've had in a long time. And I was taught this method and I was able to learn that and bring it and adapt it to a place that I like to fish, which is just so cool. It just goes to show the cycle of fishing and why it never gets old. You can fish your entire life and you'll find something new to do every time. So it's really, really fun. I'm about to switch gears here. I'm getting a little hungry. We're gonna have to put some grass under our feet and keep finding new holes. Seems like we're getting them just about in every single one of them. So let's go find some more giants. Okay, here we go. Rainbow style. Rainbow. Rainbow. This is a really cool little spot, perfect amount of depth. It's got that nice swing like that first hole that we fished. Okay, just working my way down this slowly. I like this right in front of me here. This looks very, very fishy. Get down a little lower just in case I can see me. This, oh, there he is. I was just gonna say this has big fish written all over it, and that's a good one. And that is a good one. This thing is staying down and bulldogging me. I'm gonna keep my tip low. I don't have a whole lot of room to fight this thing. He's kind of coming at me here. causing a whirlwind of sorts. Look at him. Oh, goodness gracious. Look at that action of that rod. All bent up. So the fun part of this is my little 𝗛𝗘𝗟𝗣 𝗪𝗢𝗥𝗗 rod with about 6 inches of the tip broken off. So I dubbed it my twitching rod. It's kind of a pain in the butt because that line will get wrapped around that tip, but I'll show you here. Sometimes a broken rod doesn't hurt. Oh, wow. That is a perfect one too. Oh man, look at this. Look at this thing. Oh, what an excellent fish. Great color, nice and slender. It's got that beautiful gold bar and a beautiful twitching jig hanging out of his nose. Holy shnikes. Oh, there he goes. I almost wanted to keep that one. That's a little bit more towards the size that I want to keep, so. But we might try a little bit lower in the river system where we might get some a little bit closer to the ocean that aren't so close to this area up here where they might be spawning. So there is more fish under this tree. Let's catch them. But like I was saying about my twitching rod, let me show you here. Again, this is a normal 𝗛𝗘𝗟𝗣 𝗪𝗢𝗥𝗗 46, but my tips broke off. I just took my scissors, cut it off a little bit more. You bend your tip up just a little bit and it'll keep you fishing forever. All right, that spot was worth it. One more fish under the belt, but now we got a goal in mind and we need to get one to eat. So we're gonna keep heading upriver. We got a couple more holes I think we can look for, but a lot of water to go still and a lot of fish eating our jig. So let's go try to get one. This is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the most gnarly frickin' trout hiking around. Look at this, down trees, puddles, floods. Oh man, there was some gnarly winter storms here this year. Look at this hiking. Look at that, gnarly. Got him, got him. Oh yes, yes. That thing chased it all the way from the bank. Guys, that thing hit right away. That was like the first, as soon as that thing sunk, I think before I hit bottom, he tapped it. And then he just continued to peck at it the whole way across the river. This is the exact fish I'm looking for here. I'm gonna get him up here quick. I'm gonna get him up here quick. We're not gonna be as fun with this one. There he is, I got him, I got him. Lunch, just the perfect one. 14 inches is the legal length. That is pretty much exactly 14 inches. I'm gonna grab my tape just to be sure. I got him! Okay, so it's time to make lunch, everyone. Gonna grab this here knife. That's not a knife. We're gonna do something special today. Gonna make a spit stick of sorts. If you guys don't know what a spit stick is, you're about to find out. Get myself a couple good pieces of wood here. Found a nice dead tree on the side of the river here, and I've been using this thing to do a lot of catching cooks lately now because it's perfect. I don't have to kill anything. I don't have to use any other trees or cut anything down. It's already here for me. So what I need for this is about four sticks just like this. I'm gonna lean them across each other, and I'm gonna lean something across with that trout on it to cook over the fire. So try to get a few more just like this one. Okay, so now I need to find the actual stick I'm gonna cook the fish on. And I need something that's living, so I went over into this pond. And this one looks pretty good because I need, again, a living piece of wood so that it doesn't burn and get all charred while I'm trying to cook this right over the fire. There we go. That should be perfect. Skin that thing off. So we have all our necessary tools. I got my skinned log for the trout to go on. I got my spit sticks. So I'm gonna build my fire right about here. And I wanna make sure to measure this precisely to about how far above the fire I'm gonna want my fish. So I'm thinking right about there. So I'm gonna tie that around the one stick. What's up? What's up? We got sticks? We got sticks? We got sticks. There's no fire yet, he says. I'm gonna make a couple of half hitches basically with this. This is an easy way of not having to mess with your line a bunch. There we have it. Twist it, and we're ready to go. Okay, and next, I'm gonna trim that off with my scissors, and that's one side. And make sure to get these other sides just about the same. Level that out, make sure we have all the same height. so that fish cooks evenly. There we have it. Spit sticks. Now it's time to prepare our fish. Wow, look at the color of that meat. Holy shnikes, what a blessing. So I'm actually leaving his throat and a little bit of his gills in there still, which isn't common. Normally you want to clean these things out quite a bit because there could be any bacteria or anything in there that you don't want to eat fish guts that often, at least I don't. But I'm going to leave that in there so that I can actually stick that spit stick through there. So that way we can kind of get that thing supported along the stick. Let's go tie this thing up. Okay, I'm gonna put a nice little point on the end of this thing so that I can stick it to the fish. I'm trying to hurry up and take our thumbnails since we got the perfect conditions. Fire's going. Gotta get this trout set up on this spit. Oh, there we go, got a nice edge. There we go. Now, oh, that was the one. That's it. Try to poke that into the flesh a little bit, right down the spine, and then right out the end of the tail there. It went right under that skin, which was perfect. There it is. A spitted trout. And what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to cook this thing for a little bit before I actually season it at all, so that the season actually sticks to it. So here we go. Let's get this thing on fire. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is my nightmare, everyone. This isn't working. What's happening? This is going bad in a hurry. Oh geez. Oh geez, oh my. Okay, there we go. Nailed it. Nope, that's not it. That is looking pretty darn good. Oh wow. How satisfying was that, everyone? Holy smoke. I have a treat for you. Come on. It's right over here. It's right here. Look, I got you a treat. Yum, skin. Now for the other part of our meal, our stove. Okay, here we go. Water's boiling. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just make this easy on myself. Just gonna kind of go over here and pick that meat right off the bone. It's a little hot on my fingies. I'll hold that fire away a little bit. There we go. Pull that meat. Oh man, look at that. Big old chunk just fell right in there. Look at that. Take those bones out really quick. Those aren't my favorite. You can tell how nice a fat content this fish had. They've obviously been eating good. There's a lot of salmon this year. And again, these trout really feed and live off of the salmon species coming up and spawning. And that's kind of why they're in the area, other than to spawn themselves, is to eat all those eggs and sometimes even, be predators on the little baby fish themselves. So I love cooking fish like this because you get so much of the meat off. Look at this. Look at all we're going to have left. We can get the collars here. A little piece of fish for diddle. Good catch. And that's all we have left, everyone. Nice. What a good catch. Oh man, what a perfect day. Having my favorite meal in one of my favorite places, doing one of my very favorite things, fishing and hanging out by a campfire. I have to say my very favorite part of today was using a method that I've just learned from a friend and applying it to a place that I've never used it before and having an extremely good time doing it. Today was absolutely incredible, and I hope you guys enjoyed coming along on this journey today. If you want to see more fun catching fish just like this one, go up here and click this link for this next video. Go down here, hit subscribe, share this video out there, give it a thumbs up,
comment below and you can do the comment of the day, just like this person right here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. You stay fishy. We'll see you out there.